Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chunky Lava. First one in the chat. Third stream in a row. Goodness gracious, Chunky. You got an itchy trigger finger there when the notification pops. Then we got Genki rolling up on in here. Quiet as a cat, patting around on his little toe beans. He's popping on in here when you least expect it. I'm sure he's waiting in the wings, curled up in front of a fireplace, waiting for some action. Then we have Superstar Mod Student Driver parachuting on in here. Just amazing seeing everybody so early today. Osmosis, awesome to see you today. Hope you're doing great today, Ozzy. Awesome to see you back in here. So happy to be streaming right now, you guys. So happy. My goodness. Osmosis, amazing. I imagine right now is a very, very busy time of day for you. Getting things ready. Really great to see you today, Ozzy. Hope you have a successful baking day and don't have to work too hard. I'm sure you'll be surrounded by delicious smells all day at the very least, so have that to look forward to. I think if I worked in a bakery, that's what I would be thankful for the most, is that it smells so wonderful. A little bit earlier of a stream today, you guys. Up and early, up and had him a bit early today for me, but that's okay. I've been trying really hard to carve out time to stream. I miss all my friends. I miss all my people that I hang out with regularly, and this is the absolutely therapy for me, I'll tell ya. Streaming is so much fun, and seeing you guys when I log in really makes my day. Important for me to be consistent, and I'm just so happy that I can set aside some time today to do so. Tomorrow is looking really good. Got the day off, of course, but looking good for a longer stream tomorrow for sure. Sometimes you just need a break from IRL and play some games. Just take stock here at home base for now, hang out for a little bit, maybe get a nuke going. I hop servers a little bit, try to find one that wasn't too full. Of course, that changes real fast, gets filled up real fast. Oh, we got Frenchy Mike on this server already. Awesome. I really like popping in a public server when there's only like one group or no groups. Be able to start a group on a fresh server. But man, Hollow 76 has been so popular lately. All these servers are just filling up. Great to see. Yesterday was really hoping to stream. Got everything all stream set up, ready to go, and IRL, of course, came swooping on in right at the last very minute. It's kind of relegated to hanging out in other streams, watching people playing yesterday, and absolutely was wishing I was streaming, but that's okay. I know everybody that I play with and that follows, all understanding about that kind of stuff, and really my goal to be consistent and stream at least 3 times a week for you guys. It helps me out so very much. Being able to chat with you guys about anything really, and just seeing my friends so early, all the support, everybody hanging out in my stream. But yeah, we're gonna take stock a little bit here, pull some stuff together, run a silo, I think, to kick it off. And I was thinking about this the other day as far as stream activities when I start. Of course, I'm just talking, it's just gonna bring up encrypted, you guys. Seriously, that's where I was going with this. And right when I started talking about encrypted, it pops. So I guess we'll visit that. I was gonna say I'd start a stream instead of a silo. I'm gonna start looking for a sheep first. Makes more sense to just get that going right away, and then look at maybe dropping a nuke, and then after that, starting some regular daily Fallout behavior like raids or expos. But as I was about to mention encrypted, we got an old sheepy, so head on over there. Yeah. Never turn down a chance to get 5 modules. That's for sure. Had a lot of fun earlier this week. Night Taylor was doing some sheep squashing. Was able to jump back into that with that crew and really getting the timing down really well with sheep squashing. I think we're maybe at 5 minute tops between sheep. And of course, you roll in 5 modules each sheep kill, so that was really fun. Absolutely successful there. Definitely thinking about hosting sheep squashing day or two come up here soon, just so we can get everybody a nice grip of modules. This is just my speed right now. Waking up, sipping coffee, hunting a rogue Saltron robots, easing into the day. Student driver, the modules are just so valuable right now. Just the amount of time equated to each module, I think, makes them one of the most valuable resources in the game. All right, let me be useful in this event. I'll activate this pylon here. See about Sprush and so on. Oh, he's looking at me. He was looking at me funny. Luckily, we had a enthusiastic AutoX user here. Excellent. Going along with that, with the modules being so valuable, just fortunate that we have double script right now. That really helps out. Did this person die underwater? Poor guy. Nothing really that can be done for him. Really appreciate everybody hanging out here this morning. I know it's a bit earlier than usual, but when they get a little bit of extra time streaming in. Right now, it seems like I'm able to carve out time earlier and earlier in the day, sadly. My goal is to carve out time later in the day for streaming, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And so it goes. But this is a great start to the day for me. All right, I think I'm gonna, let's see here. This is a pretty full server already. I think there should be enough room for my friends to hop on in here if people wanted to join on a server. Let me see. Yeah, we got a full server here, it looks like. I think I might do one more server hop, maybe try to find a little bit more empty of a server, give people a chance to hop in on the same server that I'm in, and then start the new process. So we'll go ahead and do that. This new server might also have a sheep hub, so that could be cool. And I'm right at the sheep event, so it's all kind of working out pretty nicely, I'd say. Sorry for anybody who has just jumped on my server and just happened to a new one here. See if we can get another sheep in and hopefully a little bit more empty of a server for people to jump in, enjoy this nuke that I'm going to be working on here in a minute. Excellent. Yep, we have a more empty server now. Start up a casual team. My guess is that the sheep is up here, you guys. I wouldn't bet at all on that, but I'd say it's a good red/black roulette odds. Student driver, great to see the team. Appreciate everybody doing a little bit of server hopping, but I think it can be fun to get a sheep in here. So what do we got going on in the game right now? They have double script, which is excellent. Going to be absolutely munching all of the legendaries I get into nice script and turning those into modules there. Then we have double mutation on the hour. Also great. Looks like this time around, that rotation includes eviction notice, so that's really important. We'll see about getting this sheet going. Recalibrating. Oh well, it's all good. Great to see you, student Jabby. Techie, good morning. Good to see you today, Techie, hope you're doing good. We got Frenchie Mike too. Awesome. Hope you guys have been having a good week, have been enjoying your time in the game. Been having a lot of fun in the game lately, just kind of mixing up events and was hanging out on a server yesterday where others were all gung ho about dropping nukes, so always so super fun when you're on a server like that. Techie and leveling up an alt for the ghouls. Amazing idea, yes. Yeah, I'm still debating as far as what the ghoul what to do there. I have my level 700 alt that's melee base that could be perfect for the ghoul. But then again, I could just start with a fresh level 70 I have with the ghoul also. I don't know quite what to do, but kind of weighing the options there. Yeah, Techie, and you've reminded us all to create alts. So, Techie and you basically all convince us to play even more than usual. I don't know if that's good or bad, but you've done so. You've definitely done so. Let's see. What event do we have? Tea time? Well, we can skip that one. I'm gonna go ahead to a silo, I think. Take a look at the hollow tapes. And just a goal of mine, get some action going within certain stream here quickly. Everything wide open here, so good to go. I'm leaning towards just using the new character for the ghoul. You know, on my melee character that's level 700, I've got all the Vulcan armor unlocked, all the mods for that, and got a lot of melee stuff that's related to power on there. I know the ghoul isn't really going to be very conducive to power armor as far as the playstyle, so I'd hate to have done all that work on my alt with the armor sets and the melee there and then not have it be relevant when I switch over to a ghoul. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense for me to use that. Basically, my mule. My mule will be a ghoul. Mule the ghoul. Okay, I need to drink more coffee. Starting to ramble here. Osmosis, you've only the one character. Just go all in. You know what I mean? Just jump in head first. Why not? I think that could be super fun. Ozzy, and you know, from what I was reading, it's going to be pretty inconsequential to switch back and forth. So, if for whatever reason, you know, with just the one character, if you don't like that play style, you should be able to have some options there. But that sounds super fun. All right. Some people like to wake up and do crossword puzzles. You know, some people like to bust out some calisthenics, put the yoga mat on the floor, and do some stretches and things like that. Me, I like to invade an underground military base and launch thermonuclear warheads. To each their own. This relaxes me, though, and kind of centers me for the day, so that's what we shall do. All right, we got a card right in here as well. We're good to go. Excellent. MK, good morning. Great to see you today. Happy time zone to you as well, MK. Hope you're having a good one. Had a ton of fun on my last stream playing with you guys and doing some expos and stuff like that. Just had a super fun stream last stream. Just have not been able to wait going back to streaming since the last one. It's been very, very tough. These days that I'm not streaming, you know. As soon as you get back from holiday break and people still need stuff from you. I don't know, it's weird how that happens. But we're hoping to see a little bit of a slowdown here in the next week or two, so that's good. It'll help me to be a little bit more consistent with my stream schedule. You guys know I don't like to get into IRL stuff too much on stream, but initially what I was hoping would be a more calm period has been delayed a little bit. So that's unfortunate, but we roll with it and we do what we can. Really excited about this raid build that I have right now. Well, I'm going for a bloody the power armor build and it's working out really well. Just kind of testing the first raid boss yesterday with this build, kind of soloing it from range, to see how well my survivability is and damage and, could sit here at this bloodied 20% and just tank the, the first raid boss's attacks from ranged without having to use a stimpack once. So that all worked out exactly as I had hoped from the defensive side of this build. And then, just soloing it when I was casting it on the torso was doing about 2,800 crit. So I wanted to see like well over TK for that side of it. Really happy with the results so far. Definitely wanting to test that in raids. Looking at maybe getting a couple of those going after this nuke. But we'll see who's on and who's interested in what. I'm always down to do some expos as well. We have people who need tickets. And there will be plenty of raiding this weekend, especially tomorrow, and be able to stream for a while. That daily op was pretty incredible, wasn't it, MK? Yeah, I think that was one of the fastest daily ops I had ever done. If anyone's on my server right now and wants to get on my team, let me know. I think this person, Cranlumi, is a random, so unless Cranlumi you're in chat and I just don't recognize you. But yeah, let me know if anyone wants to get in on the team here. I guess TBD as far as what we'll do after the nuke, but I was happy to boot a random for my friends. I do use troubleshooters, Techian. And I've been debating, maybe switching it over to overeaters, but there's so many robot related things happening in the game that I'm just finding it to be too useful to switch. So it'll be troubleshooters for a while, I think. Works well on that first Guardian boss. This entire silo process, of course, troubleshooters is perfect. The giant robot bosses, things like that, and Really just so strong, with all those stacked together, 75% damage reduction. Amazing to have so many friends here in chat saying hey already. So many lurkers, people hanging out in the channel, even when I just kind of randomly surprise everybody with an earlier stream. And I'm having such interest in the stream. Just means a ton. Great start to the day so far. Okay, progress bar for the mainframe. Trolling me is always here. We're just about done. We got that 1 centimeter left game. You can do it. I've got faith in that. Heidsul. We've done it. Okay. Headgain, yeah, that's the thing. The new power armor set is so strong. It's pretty much does the job all around, even with troubleshooters as the first star. Got some uranium fever to see us through the silo. On that first lyric, I think he said he sold his cat to get a Jeep. I'm not sure. I'll have to review that, but I really hope he didn't sell his cat to get a Jeep. I hope Genki's not in here to hear that. Okay. Let's see, Harry. I'm tacky and I'm sure I misheard that, but it sure did sound like it. Soon driver, I wish you the best of luck with those two. My goodness. I kind of got into a frenzied mode because I didn't see either of those drop and spent a couple long nights just kind of soloing that first boss to try to get those. Finally got them after so many attempts. Really hope that drops for you soon. Gonna be super frustrating though, I know. Especially those calibrated shocks. Those are, for me, like a non-negotiable power armor mod to have. I don't have a jetpack on this one specifically. As much as I love the jetpack, I'm just really also enjoying the way that emergency protocol is helping with this bloody build in the power armor. It's kind of serendipity for power armor, let's say. And yeah, it's just been helping me out so much that I've swapped over my jetpack for that. Okay, it's probably these mainframe cores that are weighing me down. I'm sure. So yeah, I'm not sure if student driving he had emergency protocols yet for the power armor, but definitely a good alternative to the jetpack. At least until that drops for you. Just finding a silver lining for you, student driver, really, at this point. Drop 15 pounds worth of mainframe panels. Awesome. Don't need those anymore. When we get the final process guide. You do have that. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, that one was tough for me to see dropped in. Been having a lot of fun lately watching our good friend and fellow streamer More Base Please. I've been playing Fallout 3 lately. Just having a blast going through that game and role playing and stuff like that. Really gives me FOMO. I kind of want to start up a new Vegas run. Gonna be looking at doing that pretty soon. And I think I'll start to have some extra time to fold that into the rotation here of games that I'm streaming. That should be super fun. Right now, I'm deciding for my new Vegas playthrough on stream if it should be modded or unmodded. If I should maybe just focus on improving the vanilla experience as much as possible, graphically, or, kind of how far I want to go with modding because, as everybody knows, you can pretty much turn the game into anything. I mean, you could turn New Vegas into an anime waifu game if you wanted to, of course. That's something I would ever do, but just to, give an example of the kind of modding that's out there. So that's another conundrum that I'm noodling in. Maybe I'll take a poll of that in Discord. That could be fun. I mean, you guys may very well vote for an anime waifu playthrough of New Vegas. You never know. Make this process democratic, and who knows what could happen. Melee, good morning. Great to see you, Melee. Hope you're having a good Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Very, very happy Friday indeed. Of course, I need to check my phone one last time here to make sure it is Friday because still suffering from a little bit of a holiday hangover, but yes, it is Friday. I've confirmed it, everybody. It happens to be Friday today, and it's a good thing. Chunky Love, I know where your vote's going. Absolutely. Well, yeah, we'll see on that one. There are a lot of quality of life things to consider with that game that I definitely want to make sure that's included with the playthrough. Melee, hope you're doing well. Hope you've been having some good streaming lately. And I've been kind of living under a rock a little bit in the past week. Focus on IRL a little bit more than everything else. And haven't been able to catch many of my friends' streams in the past week or so. But hope things are going well for you there. Glitch, it absolutely feels like I've been under a rock. There's no other way to describe it. Especially when I wake up in the morning, crawl out from under that rock, and just take stock of what has happened. Nice to see you today, Glitch. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying this here Friday with all my friends. So glad I could stream today. Let's see here. Looks like we're done with this process already, you guys. Goodness. Just chatting away here, and the entire nuclear armed launch sequence has been completed. So, what event do we have? Is it good? No, it isn't. We're in Charlie. So we have new codes. Melee work schedule change. Yeah, I can feel that for sure. My goodness. Since the start of the new year, a lot of things have been flipped on its head with my work schedule. Some of it for the better, some of it not so much for the better. So, you can tell how awake Lucy is by the amount of time she needs to attempt entering in this nuclear key code launch. Okay, we've done it. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Which having trouble with the social menu? Oh, do you mean in Fallout 76? Yeah, my friends list has been so weird. Lately, I don't know what the deal is. They had to clear it out a bit. Hope, sure if anyone sees that I'm not on their friends list anymore, it wasn't purposeful. I just, I've been having such weird issues with it. Maybe I've been adding too many lately or something. Always reminds me of Angry Turtle. Of course, we're all familiar with Angry Turtle, but his friends list was broken for years, just because of how many people he adds to it. Finally, one day he logged in and, for whatever reason, was able to get control over his own friends list and just furiously started deleting people off the list and was able to save it. He had a ticket going with Bethesda for like 2.5 years, and one day just finally was able to, through a glitch, manipulate his own friends list. One of the drawbacks of being a super popular streamer, I guess. course, it's not anything I'll ever have to worry about. Frenchie Mike, great to see you, buddy. Glad you could drop on in here, enjoy this nuke. Excellent. We got kitty cat here as well with these claws. My goodness, looking mean with that unarmed right there, Genki. Looks like that's a mole gauntlet. That's cool. Definitely lore accurate for Genki. But look at this survival tech. This is awesome. I've never seen this one before. All bare bones. Looks really cool though. It's vibing. It's vibing for sure. It looks like a little Mothman cultist cabin. Amazing. Frenchie Mike, that's good advice. We're getting a very nice sunrise now, and we're about to get another very intense sunrise. Nukes and coffee. We're on brand right now, you guys. Anybody watching the stream or in my chat interested in joining the server? Then we focus on sprinkling in some nukes today, some sheep whenever they're up, and maybe look at starting to get a raid group together, some expos, something like that. Anybody on PC wants to add me, just say hi in my chat. Happy to add you to the friends list. MK, I know, I've never seen that one before. I don't know, when that was offered, but that one's new to me. Looks like we have a lower than usual amount of people on this server, which is cool. It means we can get some, maybe some extra. Feed the people is done. Excellent. Get yourself some nice canned meat stew there. Eee, so good breakfast. Like, and that quest line is super fun, isn't it? I just finished that one on my other alt character. You're an herbivore. Well, you can make a nice gift for somebody. MK Lovecraft, you gotta tell me about this bug. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. All right, we got legendary thunder crabs spawning here. Getting a little bit extra out of this queen than usual. That's fun. Nice way to kick things off. It gave everyone on the server the XP soup. Oh, goodness gracious. They should have kept that, for sure. That would have been a super fun, unique thing with an event where people would have been actually motivated to go do the event, you know? Call me crazy, but something like that, you would want to keep in the game. You're very welcome, Frenchy Mike. Hope you got some good stuff from this Queenie. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, MK. You are literally feeding the people. And then, of course, Bethesda swoops on in, puts a lid on the fun. All right, I'm going to check the sheep one more time, and then after that, I need to do some inventory stuff at camp, which is always a blast. So before we do the inventory stuff, let's see if we can get a little bit of sheep action here. Not for the track. Hope everybody's having a good Friday today. Goodness knows we need it. Well, Mr. Superman, have you come to say hello? Maybe do some trading or, check out my nice camp that I created for guests to come on in here and get their oil changed or maybe pick up a Slurpee, some Funyuns. Funyuns are on sale right now, Mr. Super Mutant. You may want to just get some snacks instead of attacking stuff? What do you think? No? We we're going to choose violence today? We 10. Okay. Could add some Funyuns. Melee, the Adam Bond hairstyle, one of my favorites in the game. Absolutely. The headband there is by default red, so no real way to change that. But yeah, it's super fun. When I saw that for the first time, I'm like, well, I need that one. I'm not ashamed to admit that I got this hairstyle just to show it off to my stream. Melee's got some delicious meat stew for anybody who might be a carnivore. Nice 15% XP boost right there. Fresh out the cannery. Melee meat soup special. You decide who gets soup and who doesn't. You guys really helping me wake up today and put a smile on my face this early in the day. Thank you guys so very much. Just wonderful seeing everybody this morning so early. Just so happy to be able to stream right now. It was working out where I wasn't able to carve out time later in the day to stream, so you know what? I decided to carve out time earlier. I'm so glad that I did. I have so much support and people saying, hey, even when I start early, unexpectedly an hour earlier, and we had Chunky Lubba, Genki, and Student Driver popping on in here within a minute of starting stream. Just amazing. Just amazing seeing my friends so early in the day. So one of the suitors mutated, huh? But dear, why did I do that? You haven't consumed enough coffee when you put all of your broken down junk into your stash instead of the junk bars. Goodness gracious. I'm sure we've all been there. Okay, all this stuff I think I want to keep. You guys probably see my extensive teddy bear collection that I have in my stash here. Need every single teddy bear in the game, available at all times for any display that I have. It's kind of a default setting for me. Alright, let's get to Swarm of Suitors. Can't pass up this easy mutated pack. Take all button is very dangerous, Techian. I don't know if you guys have ever accidentally taken all of your aluminum scrap at once and then been stuck in one spot. But it's never fun. It's always the aluminum scrap, too. Probably because it starts with A, it's the first one listed. That all makes sense. Frenchie Mike, great to see you today. Hope you enjoy the AFK and the lurk. Looks like we got a couple spots on this team here. I'm thinking about starting up a raid here soon. We'll give it a go. Anyone on the server is interested in a raid, just pop on in my team. his early morning raid to shake the cobwebs out of our heads. Do I still need to cripple my alert list? No, I don't. Amazing. So glad I got that one done. Everyone here looking super festive. Hey, Pinap, good to see ya. Not sure if you're in chat today, Pinap. Good to see you today. No Pinap, some other people ask me, and when I'm streaming, kind of, on days that I'm not streaming, and really awesome to see that from people really interested in the stream and wondering if I'm able to stream that day and things like that. Just really welcome to see things like that. Always happy to whisper someone back and let them know my plans, come up for the stream and all that. Looking kind of like a badass right now, I'm not gonna lie. Student driver, this one is the cultist dungeon outfit. And there's a reason that I'm not wearing the cultist dungeon mask right now. Let's just leave it at that. But the outfit itself is really neat. All those metal bits shine off of the ambient light and stuff. I mean, I can't mention the mask and then not show you guys the mask. Yeah, I would never do such a thing, so can't leave you hanging. Oh, yeah. So you can see here, kind of a good reason why I'm leaving the mask as is. We'll just stick with the cute, atom bomb hairstyle and glasses. They're really just kind of giving Pulp Fiction at this point, and that's something I want to be reminded of. But Bethesda definitely had a theme that they were going for with this one. The eyes, especially, just creepy. I hit melee. At least oxygen can get in there. It, yeah, we'll swap back. We'll swap back to the cute, fashionable option here instead of the Genpachin. Much better. That's Bane's weekend mask. That's Bane's driving out to the countryside having a picnic mask. When he needs to downshift a little bit, he puts on that one instead. Alrighty. I think I said I was going to do a raid, but I'm kind of feeling an expo right now. I know that Scene Driver and Melee both are fans of those, and that could be a way to sort of ease into some action. So maybe we'll do a tax evasion. Little throwback to the last stream, I think could be fun. Sort of a medium step up to action for the day instead of just jumping right into a raid. Give some people time to wake up and join the stream, and yeah, I think that could be fun. Let's see. And I didn't die, you guys, when I switched my build. Wow, things are going my way today. MK, absolutely. Yeah, there will definitely be a spot available. You'll probably still be running some expos when you get back, so will definitely be a spot for you, NK. Melee, no better way to learn than to do it. So, absolutely. Melee talking about the amount of stuff I carry on me. Yeah, it's obsessive. You know, it's not normal. The amount of stuff I carry on my in my inventory at all times. It's probably a bit infuriating as well. Watching the stream, see me scroll slowly through all my inventory with a controller. But I'm a little bit of a obsessive when it comes to just keeping stuff with me. Like I've got all my junk 3 stars here that I'm waiting for the server turnover, just sitting on me at all times for no reason. But that's okay. All right, we'll get a couple camp buffs in here and then do an expo, get ourselves some XP and some stamps. Mouse and keyboard, always great for me, on those intense first person shooter type games. Probably could get back in a mouse and keyboard on this one. Would take me a little bit of time, but it's like riding a bike. But controller is just so much more comfortable for me at this stage. Lets me put my feet up sometimes. This game also runs really well on Steam Deck, and I play that quite often. Just kind of sit around on the couch when I'm bumming around with the Steam Deck, and switching between that and mouse and keyboard would really throw me for a loop. It does, yep, surprisingly well. 76 runs on Steam Deck, and all the controls that you would expect from the controller settings on there. Gets a little bit hectic during big world events like the Queen, stuff like that. Sometimes it does freeze up. You get like 5 FPS and then the game freezes, but it's more rare than you would think. Surprisingly. Okay. Yesterday I stocked up on lunch boxes, so we'll head up to the expo, and then once we get there, I'll drop lunch boxes for everybody. We'll work on some tax evasion today. Well, and I made sure that I go to first person first. I get that sound bug. I need to restart the entire game. I do not want to do that on stream. Silent Urges, good morning. Great to see you today. Hope you're having a good one today, Silent Urges. Hope you're having a good Friday. So glad it's Friday today. Absolutely needed. Right, we got some lunch boxes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. I just literally have nothing else to spend gold on but lunch boxes, so I'm always happy to share those with my friends. Let's see. Woodbury Mentats, and I think we're good. Oh, nope, we want one more thing, and that would be perfect bubblegum. And brain bombs and cranberry relish. Okay, okay. See, sometimes you just gotta say enough is enough when it comes to these buffs. It's hard for me to do, though. Melee was just testing to see if the lunch boxes still worked. You would like to know, good morning. Great to see you today. You would like to know. Hope you're having a good Friday today. Great to see everybody in chat today. Amazing seeing our weight runs this early. I know I kind of threw everybody for a loop here with a bit of an earlier stream, but gosh darn it, I wanted to stream, and stream I did. So I carved out some time early in the day so I could get a good stream in, at least a few hours with you guys, and really so happy that I did tonight. Just great to see everybody in here. Silent Urges, and you would like to know, say. All right, it's like we get to throw big bags of tax evasion into the backs of trucks. Sign me up. Just don't get caught with a bag of tax evasion. It's pretty much an instant guilty verdict. Billy Suspenders. That's a good last name for him, too. Morning, Deacon. How you doing today? Deacon, was great to see you streaming yesterday. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. Nice hanging out with you guys yesterday, Deacon. Deacon's Millennium Falcon camp coming along nicely. Ooh, I didn't blow myself up this time. Is a plus. Billy enough hands. You know what Billy does in private is his business, but he doesn't need to advertise. I need to Melee, that was a good notation there. I need to look at his suspenders next time we talk to Billy. Just love when Bethesda adds little touches like that. Deacon, I imagine that chewed up cat treats could serve pretty well as an adhesive. You got those rough cat tongues, and I think it could work pretty well as a construction project. All right, first part over. It's tempting here to go after some of these ads, but we'll focus on speed today, I guess. Thanks for the lurk, silent urges. Hope you have a nice, productive day today while you're hanging out. Really appreciate everybody here kind of hanging out, lurking, spending their time in the channel this morning. Means a ton. Starting a little bit earlier today than usual, and just great seeing everybody this early. Yeah, we're just flying through this one. It really does depend on the combination you get here, student driver. Like you were saying. Cinematic door opening, like something out of Oshi's 11. And then there's just so many targets in this room. Super fun, this part. Trying to sneak up on me, huh? Who thinks so? Some things in the game definitely looking forward to coming up here. We got double XP again next month. Looking at taking some time off of work doing that because I deserve it, and spending that time working on the stream, having some fun community events, just totally maximizing that window with double XP. I think could be super fun. That's one thing I'm looking at doing. And of course, in March we got the Ghoul update. Again, just will be super fun to stream all that content with you guys and the quest line and all that good stuff. Really excited about the next couple of months. Rhythmic, good morning, great to see you today. They do seem like reskinned super muties, don't they? They're the same size as them anyway. Very unblabin way, and my friends are just on point with these mission objectives. Alright, Billy, belt buckles. Let's go take a look at your sweet belt buckles suspenders. He's a fashion trailblazer, that Billy. Billy Fashion Buckles. My guys all think you're gonna escape, huh? I don't think so. It's a target-rich environment, as they say in the movies. That guy just disappeared into thin air. He wasn't having it. Right, so we talked to Billy, we can ignore Sal, and it's the X spot. Melee, it's really weird, the AI in that part, after you take out Buttercup, um, they turn friendly, but you can still murder them. So keep that in mind for next time. You can do some extra murdering in that part if you're so inclined to. Just, if it strikes your fancy, not saying you have to or anything. This loading screen is concerning. Yeah, Stadia is definitely faster than this. Goodness gracious. Please don't tell me we're crashing on the last part of the expo. The leader of the expedition. Crashing. Todd, please. Goodness gracious. Melee, you're in an internal loading screen as well. Okay. Okay. That's okay. We'll enjoy this here nice New Vegas song. Take a sip of coffee, give it a few seconds. Maybe the game will kick into gear. Arithmetic is bopping in chat here along to the music, so maybe that'll help our luck here. Student driver, you were able to load into the outdoor area. Goodness gracious. That is an oofta, Arithmetic. Absolutely a campfire tales oofta. No doubt. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't want expedition rewards anyway. Still consider myself lucky here playing on PC. Oh, well, oh, goodness gracious. I am so glad that I had patience here. You guys, chat has helped me be patient. Melee, looks like you got booted from the team. See if you can get back in here. You saved us, Melee. You sacrificed yourself for us. We'll just sit here nice and patiently. Thank you. I think that worked. I'm sure it did. Wasn't tied to you specifically. It was probably, if the status of the team changed, that might have kicked it into gear to work. But, untangling Bethesda's spaghetti code this early is an exercise in frustration, to say the very least. We can have the dulcet tones of Blueberry Hill serenading us back to the wasteland here. Alrighty, everybody getting to first person here. One bug per expedition is certainly enough for me. And Melee, looks like you've zoned in here. Just let me know. I want to be absolutely sure you're ready for the thing to hand and that you're not stuck on a loading screen. All good? Okay, excellent. Anybody in chat's interested in raiding? We've got 3 out of 4 right now in your group. I'm interested in trying out this bloodied power armor build that I have for the raid. They could be super fun. It's just a matter of practice for me and knowing when all the damage happens over the raid. Loading screen, why you do this? The trolling today, the trolling, the sheer amount of Bethesda jank. It's very egregious. Techian, that's a good call. I don't know if anybody in the server that I'm on sees our team with that open spot, but if so, if you wanted to join that, that might help us. Figuring out Bethesda bugs is like herding cats. Like you think you found one bug and another one shows up and sticks its tongue out at you and starts running away. Go chasing on after that one, lo and behold, another one shows up. What I need is some catnip. Maybe Genki has some extra. Just want to thank everybody hanging out here today. Love you guys. Really missed streaming the past couple days. It's been tough for me to go 2 days without streaming. If I ever need to go more than 2 days, I'll absolutely post in Discord. So happy I was able to get in today, though, start streaming. And tomorrow will definitely be streaming for a while, starting at my normal time. And just appreciate each and every person here. I think what I'll do here is, since the game is bound and determined to troll us this morning a little bit, I'm gonna take just a minute or two of an AFK, restart the game, refill the coffee, shake a little bit more cobwebs out of my head, and look at pulling together a group for a raid. Anybody pops into chat while I'm out, looking for raids, there's an opportunity for sure. And I'll just be gone a couple minutes. You guys gotta restart the game and all this business, so really appreciate everybody's patience hanging out, and so great seeing all my friends today. You guys helping my Friday really improve over this week. Just already having a much better day than the rest of this week was, so I thank each and every person for that. Excellent, student driver. Thanks for staying on top of that for me while I'm stuck in this endless ether of loading screen. Be back in a flash. Goodness gracious, you guys. Goodness gracious. So, yes, looks like I did load in. Looks like I'm also dead. That's okay. What's important is, did everybody get their expedition rewards? That's the important thing. You did. Amazing. That's all I care about. If my friends got their expedition rewards, it was successful. So funny that I spawned in dead, but that's okay. All right. Let's see here. Like we got a full group here. I'm assuming everybody in the group is interested in that raid, so we will give it a go. Absolutely wasn't the first time that I got killed at my own camp, and most certainly will not be the last. This particular camp I built, thinking I was kind of in a safe zone, outside of the ash heap, sort of a nice rolling green forest, and turns out it's Scorched Beast Central here. Who would have guessed? Student driver, no worries at all. We can keep running expos too if you gotta go and we don't find a replacement. Don't want this to interfere with IRL for sure. Let's see here. Part of the swamp, not that great. Maybe we'll check on the sheepy. If there's no sheepy, we'll do a nuke. Always cooking up something here. Might even be able to get that nuke drop before your meeting. This little pre-meeting nuke for you, student driver. Having a ton of fun today, just bumming around the game with you guys. So happy I was able to set aside some time for streaming today. Was really, really hoping that I could stream yesterday, and at the last minute, of course, IRL can come up, but so happy today to see all my friends. Student driver, that would just kill two birds with one stone, wouldn't it? We get the nuke down, you no longer wouldn't have to attend a meeting because it would be atomized into ash. All in all, a win-win. Goodness knows we all have way too many meetings on our calendar anyway. We could use nuking some of those out of existence. Rhythmic and Genki talking about the camp pets. Yeah, I've noticed that too. They start ice skating around like they're in the ice capades, you know? Show up to a camp, they're just slipping and sliding. Especially if you're higher up, they just kind of teleport up to where you're at, which is very disturbing. And though if you guys noticed also, sometimes you'll get to camp and you'll just have the pet interaction window appear out of nowhere and you won't be able to back out of it. That happens. I found the best uh, solution for that is to go to the map and just fast travel out and then back in. Just really super weird though. Whenever that happens, you don't even see the pet near you. It just kind of gives you the interaction window. But I guess with all new systems, we can expect this stuff. But that stuff. Why is this key card? Here we go. I've got the social bond. Okay, let's see. Just all kinds of Bethesda fun today. Crew, let's see. Okay, the icon switch. Hopefully that helps. Oh, excellent. It's okay. Layla, I promise I will wait to drop the nuke until you're back in here. It's gonna take me a few minutes anyway. Let's see here. Having a great time, you guys. Today, just kind of bumming around, hanging out, doing some scuffed expos with these Bethesda bugs and dropping the occasional nuke. All just something I'm really welcoming right now. Nice escape in the game with my friends, and just so thankful for everybody here. I'll always call it out. I just really appreciate everybody so very much. The best laid plans of mice and men get interrupted by Mr. Todd Howard, sitting in his ivory tower, skipping around eating his go-gurt and just randomly flipping server switches. His favorite pastime. Think he'd be focused on, I don't know, developing Elder Scrolls 7 or the next Fallout game, something like that. But no, he's just skipping around eating go-gurt. Open sesame. Thank you. Had a good tip recently on this part about trying out some Nuka grenades. Sadly, I forgot about that amazing tip until I got here again the next time and didn't get any of those prepared, but I think that could be fun. Give that a try. Absolutely would speed it up a little bit. Still can get this done pretty fast though, especially with that 50 cal. One of my favorite Ink Spot songs here. This one is also in Bioshock. Anyone a fan of that franchise? A lot of overlap between Bioshock's soundtrack and songs that appear there in Fallout. Very lore friendly in both universes. Creating this playlist, I went through and tried to include some of those great Bioshock songs also. Bioshock 1, one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Could be another candidate here for an afternoon stream. I don't see it stream very often. You know, it is an older game, but wow, talk about it. Phenomenal writing in a game. That first Bioshock just blew me away. I think blew everybody away when it came out. Didn't even know my Xbox 360 could handle something like that when it first came out. It was phenomenal. So ahead of its time. Ken Levine, one of my favorite game devs. Sadly, the studio that he ran that developed Bioshock had to close, but I think he's working on something independently now, so could be really interesting to see what he comes up with next. June Jabber, absolutely. Yep. One of my top games ever. I mean, it really ranks up there with Skyrim and other RPGs that really stand the test of time. That first game, especially, the sequels are good. The second one, surprisingly so, especially considering it wasn't developed by the same studio. But that first one, I think, talking about rolling in different games other than Fallout 76 into the stream and doing these RPGs like New Vegas and Bioshock, I'll really be focusing on the main story, I think, when I stream those. Just to relive that writing and amazing story, try to progress the game as much as I can during a stream, instead of getting too hung up on side quests and stuff, you know. Thou art always be distracted and all that, but I think that would be a fun kind of goal to progress main story stuff in those games on stream. little bit of a, as far as talking about Fallout 76 as a whole, bit of a lull, I think, in the game right now. You know, we've had those raids off for a little while and everyone hitting those up like maniacs. Think people are pulling back a little bit on those lately and just kind of getting back to some daily Fallout behavior, Fallout 76 activity. Kind of welcoming that right now. Back to a little bit of normalcy in the game. We'll absolutely have it all turned up in its head next month with double XP and then of course in March, so just appreciating these tims as they come in. Give me a chance to do some camp building. I noticed recently that all of my camp slots are completely filled with camps that are completely filled with budget as well. I might have a little bit of a problem with building camps, but that's okay. Just need to buy more camp slots. Really is the solution to that one. I've got 7 full camps on both characters, so 14 total camps with maxed out camp budget. Just ridiculous. I didn't know how I even spent all that time building those camps. Like, what happened? Some kind of time warp. I get obsessed about this stuff. That's okay. Better to be obsessed about camp building in a video game than some other things. Alright, robot buddies, let's get out here. We got a pizza party going on. We got a server full of people that want a nuke. Maybe go ahead and get some robots in the equation. Lucid Delusions, great to see you in the team here. Hope you're having a good one. Not sure if you said hi in chat, but good to see you today, Lucid Delusions. Lucid Delusions, it is an obsession. I don't know. Like, yeah. Then we're hoping those camp slots go on sale soon. I can pull off. You know, I joke about being obsessed, but I can pull off a little bit. Maybe wait till those go on sale, but goodness gracious. I get so many ideas, especially visiting my viewers' camps. Like where they build them and what they put in them. I always get an idea for a new camp on a daily basis. Looks like we got a mutated moonshine jamboree. At least it's not a mutated eviction notice. Then I would really have an existential crisis right now as far as what to do. Those the delusions you feel like no matter how hard you try at the start with an idea, all your camps end up looking the same. Yeah, I definitely can relate to that. Especially kind of manually building stuff out of sets. Not my forte. I'm absolutely not as good at doing that as some other builders like Deacon or someone like Wreck It Renee or Mr. Church, you know, have those customized camp building sets down to a fine art. For me, I sort of lean on pre-builts to start. I like to sort of picture a camp area vertically as well as, you know, laying things out and place down some pre-builts just to sort of set the frame of the camp. And by doing that, by mixing up some of the pre-builts and the way that they're set up, I'm able to start with a unique tone for the camp as a base. I find, of course, you never need to keep the stuff there that you place in the hot place down for ideas, but it's good to just kind of have stuff laid out. Mutated moonshine, gotta love it. Really wish Moonshine Jamboree got a little bit of a revamp. Maybe just 3 waves instead of 4 would be reasonable. The 4 waves just really do make it kind of a longer event. Let's see, what is the mutation for this one? Melee attack, huh? Wow, that should be fun. Lucid Delusion's ready with the old auto axe. Get yourself some Gulper Slurry. Super fun, especially meleeing Gulpers. I don't know what it is with Gulpers, but I find that Bethesda included a crazy animation where your character model gets covered in Gulper guts. Not sure if you guys have noticed that, but always a fun side effect though. Melee mutated moonshine. Getting covered in Gulper guts. Absolutely need to take a photo op whenever that happens. Kind of gives you a little Gulper guts mustache when that happens. Gulper guts mustache, not a praise that I thought I would say today when I woke up. But here we are. Alright, which silo are we in here? Let's see. Alpha, Absolute. Okay, we'll give it a minute. Right, we head to Moonshine Jam, get our melee build going. Slice up some Gulpers and then slice up some robots. So immediately run away, so I can change the build here. Come to say hi, are ya? See if we can get these Gulper guts started. We got the whole crew here. We got Squish, we got Genki, Asahi. Great to see everybody on the server. I think I might have caused a little bit of a crisis here with my nuke timing, but that's okay. Give people a choose your own adventure. Still a little bit early for me, and my full chef planning skills are a little groggy still, but that's okay. Just really happy to be here playing with you guys and setting aside time seeing everybody this morning. Very, very important for me to do so. Especially after not streaming a couple days. Just miss you guys so much when I'm not streaming. When we got Boogie in the Barnyard playing right now. Definitely a good Friday so far. I better keep those robots occupied while you guys get yourselves your mutated party pack. I think I could solo the robots, honestly, with this crazy auto X. Hey, Deacon. Oops. Been reading some stuff about the auto X lately. A lot of people testing it on that first raid boss with different setups. What I did was I changed the 1-star from anti-armor to furious, and I changed the electric mod of this to poisoned. And what I was reading and also some YouTube videos were showing that that combination does significantly higher top end damage, even to robots in the poisoned effect, than anti-armor and the electric. So it should be good to test that here. We'll just keep these robots busy. They'll still be up by the time you guys are done with Moonshine Jamboree, I'm sure. We'll keep at least one alive here. Looks like it's just me, Deacon, and Lucid Delusion, so and they try not to rush things too much. Probably should have waited a little longer for that nude, but like I said, I'm still just kind of out of it today. That's okay. Just appreciate everybody on this server so much. It's so fun when I start up a stream and start these activities like nukes and it gets filled up with all my friends. It's amazing. Look at this, just all friends on the server here. Amazing. Well, that's so weird that I didn't have glitch on my friends list. My friends list has been so bugged. You guys, lately I think it was because I've just been adding so many people that like people are getting booted and hidden and stuff. If you don't see me in your friends list, it definitely wasn't intentional. Just have been having so many issues lately with this thing. That hello. Thanks for that first hand chat. Very insightful there as well, and I agree 100% that hollow having some practice dummies to test out DPS, absolutely. That could help me in this instance that I was just talking about with the auto epics, testing out these new mods that people are suggesting to try and setting something up like that at your camp would be super convenient. Like Diablo 4 has targeting dummies, World of Warcraft. Bethesda just needs to take a cue from Blizzard, I think, really, on that one. All right. Nuke event number 2 for the day complete. Amazing. Hope you have any good ones today, that Hello. Thanks so much for popping on in here saying hey. Nice to meet you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope everybody's having a good Friday today. I'm so glad that it is. Indeed, Friday. We all deserve it. Yeah, Moonshine Jamboree just lasts way too long. There's no way to speed it up. It doesn't matter how fast you take out those mobs or those waves or anything, they're just gonna always be kind of a static length. 4 waves is just a bit much for Mr. Moonshine or Ned and his exasperations about the stills getting attacked. Okie dokie, let's see if we got. Oh, let's just die in the White Spring Mall and switching my build out. We could do that also. I love when you choose to die in Power Armor, you just get launched like 30 feet in a random direction. Ooh, looks like Mr. RZSA is going Rambo against these here robots. I'm really wishing the best of luck there. So, good morning. Great to see you today. So, how you? Starting the day off right with a cute cat. Hope you're having a good Friday, Sahu. Melee looking sharp in that pink power armor paint, that's for sure. Your favorite combo with that is the Volcro power armor helmet. When that one comes around again, you'll definitely want to take a look at that one. Update. So the question is, when I go from melee to heavy weapon, why I am indeed dying. I have Life Giver on this one. I'm afraid of when I switch to this. Yep, pin it up. That's okay, we're testing. It's okay that the game is haphazardly killing me at every opportunity. Need to do some testing here. So, heavy build had Life Giver. This melee build, I'm pretty sure has Life Giver. Let's see. Yeah, Pant does. Just might be the difference in endurance. Sheer enough points of endurance in each build. There's a disparity enough to cause that to happen. It really can be the only explanation for that. I'm sure others who are running low health builds are experiencing this, but goodness gracious. Definitely a nuisance. Wow, we got a parade of friends here coming on into chat. That Hollow, thanks so much for coming on in saying hey for the first time. Goodness gracious, we got that Hollow following as well. Thanks so much for that follow, that Hollow. That's a nice rhyming phrase right there. Eviction notice popped. Excellent. Maybe my death appeased the Bethesda gods up there in their server room. We got ourselves an eviction notice. Dreamy, I don't know what's happening with follows and follows. I had to refollow a bunch of people too. It's ridiculous. Thank you for that refollow, Dreamy, but I know you were followed before. Just who knows what's happening with this Twitch business. Not sending out notifications, dropping follows. People that I, watch all the time at the very, very bottom of my recommended stream lists when I log in, and who knows what else. Between Twitch and Bethesda, we're running around in circles over here with our hair on fire. Who else is coming on in here today? Potachap, great to see as always, dropping these amazing coffee emotes, which reminds me I need a sip right now. Nice to see a Potachap as always. Rosie Rocket, and my favorite names on Twitch. Welcome on in here, Rosie. Happy Friday to you as well. Hope you're having a good one. Chunky Love, isn't that the truth though? The people we decide to partner up with, and needs to be those two ahead of anything else. Goodness gracious. Just want to thank each and every person hanging out here today. Appreciate you guys so much. Streaming today is really helping me reset and decompress. Something I needed very, very, very much. How to chat, Ma Tater loves his email. Awesome. So happy to hear that. Ma Tater, just such a sweetheart. I'll have to ping her about that. I'd be happy to send her the file I created for that one. She wants to steal the mug. It is a cool mug. It really is. Although it's a little concerning, those Slocum's Joe coffee mugs have a, as you can see, literal hole right in the middle of the mug. I don't know if that would create some sort of hot liquid blowback effect, like maybe the boot from Beer Fest, but definitely would impede the whole coffee sipping process, I think, a little bit. Um, but it would be on brand for Slocum's Joe mug to give you third-degree burns while you're trying to drink the coffee. One of the most popular products of Slocum's Joe before the war were their Buzz Bites, which is a nice, fluffy, warm donut filled with piping hot coffee. Take a nice bite of that Buzz Bite and get yourself a real way to wake up right there. It's Murray. Good morning. Welcome on in here. It's Murray. Great to see you today. It's Murray. Thanks for coming on back in here. Feeling comfortable enough to say hey. You do have one of those mugs, Rosie Rocket. Awesome. Man, I have to need to get one. I do imagine it makes stirring in there difficult. Yep, Delro, the eviction notice back in effect. Absolutely, today. Chucky Love I like that. That's a nice slogan there. Have a Slocum, baby. You just gotta love that smug little Slocum's Joe face. So happy to be bringing you that piping hot coffee. It's Murray saw me in the wild the other day. Yeah, I play this game way too much. I'm just everywhere at once in this game. If I'm not streaming, I'm still logged in. Just always have some kind of device in Fallout 76, either my PC or my Steam Deck. Half the time I'm not even playing, I'm just logged in. Thank you so much for the lunch boxes, guys. Well, I'm glad I dropped that nuke on Moonshine and not eviction notice. I would have really felt bad about that one. If I miss anything in chat, apologize for that, you guys. Just kind of had of it today. Started the stream an hour earlier than usual. Wanted to carve out some time to spend with you guys. Been missing streaming so much the past couple of days and really trying very hard to stick to my at least 3 times a week streaming goal. Um, so happy I was able to get that in today. See everybody hanging out here. It's amazing. We had 3 people within a minute of starting stream coming in to say hey, even with that hour earlier start time, and it just put a smile on my face. It has never failed to do so. Willie McBride, great to see ya. Thank you so very much for that resub. Willie McBride, goodness gracious, 2 months indeed. Wow. When I say thank you so much for that resub, I can't even believe I'm saying those words out loud. The term resub is like so alien to me. It's crazy. Just appreciate your support so much, Willie. Always dropping on in here with a great attitude, cracking jokes, and having a good time in the community. Such a crucial part of the community, Willie. Thank you so very much. Hope you're having a good Friday today, Willie. Hope everyone can have a nice, relaxing weekend. We all deserve it, that's for sure. Even though I couldn't stream yesterday, still tried to set some time aside to jump in the game. Had a lot of fun in some of my friends' streams. More base streaming yesterday. Great to see everybody in his channel on his server. Deacon streaming as well, jumping on in there, checking out camps and having some fun event activities with those peeps. Just so much fun. And Twitch hopping from one stream to the next. Hanging out in the Dreamy Blue stream and Borg hopping on in as well. Perfect timing to go from one stream to another. They just have a ton of fun. Thoroughly. Seeing who's streaming on Twitch and hopping from one channel to the next. I was honored yesterday. Plorg came and visited one of my camps. It was truly a monumental moment. Of course, I have one of those things set up where you click on the disease curing machine and you can get inside a building. And it's supposed to place you very neatly inside the UFO so you can see all the great decorating I did. And Plorg immediately just dropped 100 feet to the ground on his character without a jetpack. So that wasn't very nice. Absolutely not something that I intended to happen there. But it was funny nonetheless. The silenter hitches with the sunglasses on. Oh man, I love it. I think the silent urges you also found this amazing combo here. See if I can get this one going. Yeah, thanks to the silent urges testing here of my emotes and chat with sunglasses. We got Meatwad, ladies and gentlemen. You can see in the chat here. The Smokeums Joe mug transforms to Meatwad, putting on a pair of sunglasses. L'Aquatine Hunger Force, saying do what now in my chat here. Just an amazing combination. I by default now have Meatwad in my emote selection. But even with his little mouth, Nele, absolutely. That's what got me. That's really what set me on that one. Stealth Weeb, great to see you today. Freedom indeed. Almost there. Not quite freedom yet, but I'm glad that you have escaped work, Stealth Weeb. People starting to end the workday now. So happy about that. Fantastic. Got a lot of good events today so far. Silent urges, you're making me hungry for lunch. It's not even 9 a.m. Goodness gracious. Definitely sounds like a messy combo there, but I always say the messier the burger, the better it is by default. You can't have a neat burger and have it be delicious. Absolutely. Gotta have the whole visceral experience. Chunky love and meat burgers are king. You gotta process down chunky love, I'm guessing, with your burger assembling. We're all going to Chunky Love's place and getting some neat burgers. That is a good point, Chunky Love. They're definitely not conducive to playing games while eating those messy burgers. Student driver stealth, we definitely on to something. Condiments always a very, very important part of the burger assembly. And if your burger's not messy enough, that just means you haven't used enough condiments. Really. Very, very serious about condiments at our house. Full fridge door dedicated to them. All right, let's see what we got here. Just like there's still something here on Bravo. We got Deacon with his flying Brotherhood of Steel Pridwin up above the eviction notice. Absolutely need a refill soon, driver. Especially after that work meeting you just powered through. Really enjoying the cheese to condiment burger ratio discussion in chat. So happy that my chat can be used as a bastion of scientific discussion, especially when it relates to the amount of messiness a burger needs to provide versus the deliciousness factor. Very, very important topic of discussion today. I think we need to save all this to the Discord as well. You know, we have melee damage values in there, auto axe, optimizing builds, and just throw cheeseburger messiness factor as a very, very important study as well. Techian Gorgonzola, one of my favorite cheeses. Notice how I said my favorite? My family does not agree. Whenever there's an opportunity to eat blue cheese, I have to sit by myself. But that's okay because it's worth it. know anything more intense than blue cheese. You know, you can count me out on that, but blue cheese has just the right amount of funk. You know what I mean? It's got that kind of 70s bell bottom baseline funk that I really like in cheese. Student driver, it Gorgonzola does sound like the name of a demon, doesn't it? From Stranger Things. I forget what the name of that demon is, but it's very close to Gorgonzola. The Demogorgon, yeah. Demogorgonzola. Goodness gracious. I just looked that up and there's a recipe for a Stranger Things party to make Demogorgonzola snacks. That is a phenomenal idea right there. Have a Stranger Things party with Demogorgonzola snacks. Chad helping me get inventing some ideas here for some parties. Goodness gracious, all these amazing ideas of chat. Really, really love theme parties. Definitely could be a good one there. Well, looks like we get a rad rumble right after our eviction notice. That's fun. Keep hitting that fun event button here. Amazing. I'm already in my power armor so I can help with the ore. Give back a little bit all those rad rumble runs I've ever made that I've never done anything except sit on my butt and tag mobs. I can contribute to the ore this time. Amazing. Everyone that I play with always just jumping to help out doing that ore, you know? Let's see here. We're going to want the Tesla for this one. Student driver talking about sriracha mayo. Yes, yes. That brings up there for sure. I like making my own. Preferable to kind of buying pre-made sriracha mayo. Being from the Midwest, we're huge fans of Hellman's mayonnaise, also known as Best Foods west of the Mississippi. It is objectively the best mayonnaise. Anyone who likes Miracle Whip over Hellman's needs to re-examine their life goals. And go ahead and grab some Hellman's, mix it up with some sriracha in there. Get yourself a perfect condiment. I fear for people who insist that Miracle Whip is better. I really do. Makes me shudder just thinking about it. Seen a student driver talking about a different brand called Dupes that I haven't tried yet. Definitely, something where I would never discount something until I at least tried it. Yeah, Miracle Whip just an odd name in general for a mayo. Tuna sandwich with Miracle Whip it can be good. That hollow, absolutely. Definitely don't want to disparage anyone's mayonnaise preferences. And the silent urges, I do know a lot of people who just despise mayo. I think growing up in the Midwest by default, it's something that we are kind of forced to enjoy. So much great discussion today about burger condiments. I love it. It's really helping me wake up today. Weighing the positive and negative value of different mayonnaise brands on burgers. So you're absolutely onto something there with the Miracle Whip. I like a very plain 2 slices of white bread, 1 slice of bologna, 1 slice of American cheese. That can go pretty well with a Miracle Whip. I gotta stop talking about food. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. Goodness gracious. Sip my coffee here. They may mainly getting in there under the wire. Excellent. Get ourselves full casual team bonus here. All right, I'm going to talk to our good friend Marion. Get this going. Get some lunch boxes here too while we're at it. Awesome. How do you have people jumping and drop lunch boxes? Gotta love it. All right, we'll go get some more. On this buddy bill, that won't end in disaster at all. We'll be just fine. Just Louine? Question mark? This is helpful for me to test how effective the Vulcan armor is, though. The answer is pretty darn effective. At radiation. We had some legendary ghouls coming in here. Excellent. Already at 2 out of 4 rewards. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wow, I was just one ore shy of completing it. Probably shouldn't surprise me. Alright. By getting these ores collected, we've rustled up a menagerie of mutated creatures from the depths here. So get ready for some death claws and some scallywaggers, you guys. I never successfully exit my power armor at this event if I started in the power armor. I don't know if that happens to others. I just have never had success doing that. I might need to run all the way to the start to do it. I don't know if I want to do that. Jackie and talking about simple yet delicious burger places. Yeah, those are always the best when they just specialize in one thing. When I used to live in LA, there was a burger place. It was the name of the place was literally Bacon Avocado Burgers. That was the name of the place. So you knew what you were in for when you walked in that door. And I'll tell you, one of the best bacon avocado burgers I've ever had. It is down. They know what they do and they do it well. Yeah, it was LA, so they put avocado on everything. Definitely a good burger condiment. Chunky Lava talking about an I tweak for the power armor button you press. Interesting. Never knew about that. Wow, you can change a lot of things in I, huh? How'd they check that out? Yeah, that's worth checking out for eviction notice. For sure. When that rad scrubber goes down, can't tell you how many times I've tried to save everyone with that rad scrubber and just jumped out of my power armor instead and immediately died. Sounds like that fix Chunky Love is talking about could help with that. But yeah, the one that I mentioned before is in this event specifically, for whatever reason, once it starts, if I'll empower him or I can't get out of it, like if I try right now, I'll just get this message. Well, wait a minute. Oh, the game made me a liar. Never mind. I take it all back. Still got an amazing tip from Chunky Love out of the deal, so consider it a success. I think you guys are just good luck. Tad giveth and Tad taketh away, Techian. Having such a welcome Friday morning this morning, hang out with my friends, I'll tell ya. You guys really helped me decompress, separate IRL from having fun, and just helps me out so much seeing all my friends today. A little bit of a quieter stream today. Started a bit early just because I wanted to make sure I got a few hours in with you guys. And tomorrow we'll absolutely be streaming, starting at the regular time, 9 a.m. Hoping to get a nice longer stream in tomorrow. We'll do some rating and stuff like that. For today's stream, after this event, I'm going to check to see if there's a sheep. Hopefully, there's a sheepy. If there is, get ourselves some modules. If not, I'll go launch the last nuke on this server. After that, probably going to need to look at ending stream in about a half hour. But just like I always say, I like to be communicative with everybody here on my plans. I think it's really important to and share what I'm thinking for the stream for everybody so nobody gets surprised or disappointed. Absolutely, Chunky Lover. You guys are like my escape. I really do mean that. And it just helps me out a ton. Last week, I started streaming at a crazy month to start streaming, one of my busiest work months, and you guys really helped me through all that, and it continues this month. So, just finding this to be so rewarding and valuable. Having a blast so far. An absolute blast streaming. Stealth Weave, you better believe I'm going to be typing bacon avocado burger into my phone later tonight. Just talking about that place, man. Goodness gracious. All right, Rad Rumble ends, and immediately in 3 minutes we got another event. Gotta love it. Hopefully we get mutated eviction notice, knock on wood. Definitely be a nice way to end the stream for sure. Student driver, no avocado at all, even in guacamole form, or just completely sworn off avocado student driver. Stealth Weave, you hate the bacon there. Uh-oh, bad bacon. Yikes. That's an emergency. Someone drop ship Stealth Weave some good bacon with the quickness. Let's see what we got here. Oh, all kinds of things going on. My weapon's broken. Got a disease. Goodness gracious. Let's get all this sorted out. I always want to repair my economy whacker, but sadly it is the most difficult to repair in the game because you need red paint and blue paint to repair it. Amazing. Because it is decided for the Kami Whacker, we actually need the paint itself. I think that's pretty hilarious. Luckily, there's enough Kami Whackers to go around. Melee probably can. I only remember that it needs to be repaired though in this particular repair screen, let's say. Now I'm curious. Amazing, look at that. Wow, and I even got a credit for one of the Atom challenges. Melee with the great ideas in chat here. So we where do you think where the bacon's not good? Just out of curiosity. Silent Urge, is great to see you today. Thanks so much for popping in here. Always got kind words for chat and for the stream. Really appreciate you. Hope you have a great weekend. And as I mentioned before, really hoping to do some streaming tomorrow. Oh, and absolutely everybody welcome to come on in. Good to see you today, Silent Urges. Germany, land of awesome sausage and terrible bacon. I see, I see. Yeah, I'm wondering if you could maybe go to a butcher and get like a rasher or something like that, and maybe slice your own. That could be an option too. But yeah, that's interesting. Recently, I learned about Germany's strict raw pork monitoring department. How you guys have a specific delicacy there, eating raw pork. Thought that was really interesting. I'm not one to discount any kind of food that any other culture likes, especially if I've never tried it. I always am a big proponent of trying something once. Met, that's it, yeah. It was unfortunate stuff. We went to Europe last summer, and we went to Croatia, and only was able to be in Munich overnight for the flight, so wasn't able to find a really good place for German food. We were stuck at the Holiday Inn basically, so I absolutely will not use the German Holiday Inn food that I ate as any gauge for how good German food is in general. I know it's delicious, so next time we go to Europe, we'll have to spend some extra time there. Really give you guys a fair shake. Well, we got the Uranium Fever song playing, and we have the Uranium Fever mutated event going, and so I guess fate is telling us to attend uranium fever. MK Lovecraft, that does sound amazing. Nice mom and pop shop, like quite literally in this case. Opening up a sandwich shop. Goodness gracious. It sounds right up my alley. Absolutely important to support small businesses like that. Also, a really big fan of Polish food, one of my favorite European foods. The rogi and kielbasa, all that good stuff. We have a little white Australian cattle dog, um, and we named her Puchki, which is the name of a Polish donut. She does look like a little jelly-filled donut sometimes too when she curls up on the bed. So funny those cattle dogs can go from stretching out and being, almost 5 feet long to curling up into this tiny little donut when she wants to. It's so adorable. Definitely keeps us on our toes though, keeps us busy. Basically, if I'm not streaming, I'm doing one of two things. I'm either working or I'm bringing the dog somewhere so she can run and not drive us crazy in the house. Or cooking, I guess, is another main activity I'd be doing. Love to cook. Appreciate everybody here today. Just a bit of a laid back stream today, a little bit downshifted. Started a bit early, a little bit slow start for me today, but just want to thank everybody here hanging out. Even while we're just kind of bumming around doing events and talking about hamburger condiments, just having awesome lurkers and friends that chat. Something I'll always be super appreciative of. Really looking forward to tomorrow. Gonna be starting at my normal 9 a.m. Eastern time. Gonna be focusing on raids tomorrow. To kick things off, we'll just jump right in and get a few raids under our belt to start the day. I think would be a great Saturday morning activity. So happy I could get in and stream today though. Starting to go a little bit stir crazy the past couple of days without streaming. This song here, another example. I was talking before about how I tried to incorporate some Bioshock soundtrack into my follow playlist just because they, of course, share the same theme, same mid-century music, and this one from Bioshock. The more that I talk about that game, the more I'm thinking about streaming it. I think a remastered version came out recently, made it a lot more crisp and performed really well at higher frame rates, and that could be a great opportunity. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, Willie. Amazing. I didn't even know there was a remastered version of that one. Oops. Been such a while since I played that first lineup of Final Fantasy games. Been playing the remakes of 7, of course. Those are phenomenal. Especially this latest one. Could be worthwhile to visit those older ones, though. Final Fantasy VIII, is that the one with Blitzball? I'm trying to remember. I think it was. That Hollow, I have played Prey. Quite an amazing game. Absolutely. One of the best in-game cinema. And telling the story within the game itself. Prey is an amazing example of that. Very, very similar to Bioshock in that regard. That one could be fun to play too. Absolutely. Thank everybody so very much for hanging out today with me, even with a shorter stream like this, and me sort of out of it, a little bit sleepy still. I really wanted to see my friends today. So glad that I started the stream a bit early so I could get a few hours in with you guys. Tomorrow's looking really, really good with that 9 a.m. start time and doing a longer stream. We'll get some raids going, continue the nuke train, and just appreciate each and every person here so very much. Taking a look at who's streaming right now. This is tough. This is really, really tough. And who to rate out to. So many of my friends streaming right now. We have Nick, of course, who is not only on a major partner push right now, but Nick is also doing a 24-hour stream, you guys. Gotta really hand it to him. Nick works super, super hard. Plays all 3 platforms so that he can help out as many people as possible in the game, helping out new players. And every time that I join Nick's stream, he's teaching me something about the game by default. He's just super knowledgeable and super friendly soul to talk to. With his partner pushing his 24 hour, I think I absolutely would be supportive to rate out to him. So we'll go ahead and do that. Again, just want to thank every person here today hanging out on this Friday. You guys really put a smile on my face. Helped make my day a heck of a lot better. And I'll be streaming again very, very soon. Thank you.